If I only had $100 to trade the markets, I would take this $100 and put it back in my pocket, because having $100 to trade the markets is not enough. When I first started out, I probably started with $2,000, right? And I realized most people in general start from either $500 to $2,000. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, because there were times where I only put $500 in my account or $1,000 in my account, and I was trading that. So I get it. Times are hard. You probably can't save up a lot of money, but I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to trade the market with $100, okay, that's not enough. If I was in that situation and I only had $100, I would go on grind mode, right? I would put my head down and I would go to work, save up like crazy, okay? I would work overtime. So that could be 7 days a week. We're talking about doing overtime shifts, right? And I would go hard and I would do this until I have enough money. Now, again, I'm not telling you you have to save up a whole bunch of money, but the more money you have, the better. It's just what it is, okay? Now, there were times where I just started with $500 and, I try to flip that. So I understand if you guys only have 500 or 1,000, it is what it is, okay? But I'm telling you right now, I would go on grind mode. And I'm not just telling you these things just because it sounds good. I actually did it, right? I actually did it. And another thing I would do if I only had $100, while I'm grinding at work, my 9 to 5, I will look around my house, look around my room to see what stuff I could sell, right? Online, on Craigslist, eBay, whatever the case is. Look to see what stuff that you have, because I know a lot of you guys have a lot of junk you probably don't even use. A lot of things that you don't use right now, you have, and you can sell it to actually fund your trading account. I went to the extreme. I actually sold, my car, and trust me, I'm not suggesting you guys sell your car. I'm just telling you, I went to the extreme. I sold my car. I was locked in. I was all in. I wanted, to make trading work, so I sold my car. But at the time, I didn't really have a lot of responsibilities. Also, I was living in New York, where we have a lot of transportation, okay? So I could take the bus, I could take the train. It's right there, close by. But I'm here to tell you guys, if you don't have a lot of money for trading, save up. In the beginning, you're not gonna have a balanced life. If you expect to actually have a balanced life, you don't know what being an entrepreneur is all about. You're not gonna have a balanced life in the beginning, okay? So grind hard, go to work, save up most of your money while you're working, sell the stuff around your house, stop spending money on unnecessary things that you don't need. You're probably gonna wear maybe once every 4 months. Stop it, guys. I remember when I was grinding, bro, I would go years without buying new clothes, right? So stop buying junk, try to cook your own food, just try to save as much money as possible. And you can do this for a year or two, and it's amazing how much you can actually be ahead once you just put your head down and grind, guys. Just grind for that year or two. And while you're doing it, you can still trade, right? Depending on what type of job you have. Now, let's say that you saved up, I don't know, enough money. I don't know your situation, so I don't know how much you can save, but let's say you save up $2,000, right? Now you need to, in my opinion, invest in your education. Okay? Because when you invest in your education, it will help you speed up time. So in my opinion, if I only had $100, I would do that. Definitely do that. Now, if you don't have a lot of money, guys, and you're broke, or you just don't have a lot of money and you're in that saving mode, you have to understand what successful people are doing or how they behave, their habits. I am obsessed with successful people. Especially back in the days when I wasn't successful. I didn't have a lot of money. I was obsessed. I was, trying to figure out what separates successful people from unsuccessful people. And a couple of days ago, I wrote down and I came up with some common things that successful people do or what they have in common. Because I don't care what industry it is. It can be real estate. It can be sports, it can be whatever, trading. You will see all these common things with these successful people. So the first thing is, successful people they are very good at ignoring people that don't matter. Let me explain. The people that have a 9 to 5 or friends or family that don't know anything about trading, don't know anything about the entrepreneurial life, don't know anything about nothing. The only thing they know is, let me wake up, let me go to my job, and that's it. Those are the people you have to ignore because they can't give you any type of value, right? They can't tell you what to do because they are not living it, okay? So you have to understand successful people are very good at ignoring these type of people. So when you first start out, guys, you have to not care about what people say about you. Oh, that's risky. Oh, you still doing that? Oh, you're going to lose all your money. Remember, they don't understand. And the crazy part is they will be right in the beginning. That's the crazy part. The haters, your family members, your friends, the people that's telling you, yo, you're wasting your time. Yo, you're going to lose your money. Yo, what are you doing? That's too risky. They are going to be right in the beginning. That's the crazy part, right? So you have to understand that, all right, it is what it is. They're going to be right in the beginning, but they can't be right forever. If you put your head down, if you do the necessary steps to be a good trader, eventually you're going to prove them wrong. They're going to be right in the beginning, but they're not going to be right forever. So keep that in mind. Now, the next thing I realize successful people do is they stay in their lane. So a good example is, I'm not a Fibonacci trader, right? I don't know how to trade Fibonacci. I don't know how to trade Elliott wave. I don't know how to trade this concept or that concept. I know how to trade support and resistance. I know how to trade supply and demand. That's my lane. So I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be anybody else, right? Shaquille O'Neal, when he was playing basketball, he knew that, okay, yo, when I'm in the post, give me the ball. I'm going to post up. These dudes cannot hold me one-on-one. I'm going to dunk on this dude. Give me the ball. You're not going to see Shaquille O'Neal at the three-point line shooting three-pointers. No, because that's not his lane. His lane is the post. Give me the ball so I can dunk on this dude. So successful people are very good at understanding their lane, and they are okay with the lane, and they will just work with that, right? And trying to perfect that. So get good at just staying in your lane, because you will have a lot of distractions going on. People will tell you, oh, you trading that way? Oh, you trading that? Oh, you trading trend lines? Oh, you doing this? You doing that? Ha, 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 ha. You this type of trader, right? They will laugh at you. They will make jokes on you. But if you're making money, just ignore them. Now, next thing I found out, right, when it comes to successful people, you know, they definitely have this in common. They have a very high pain tolerance. Not physically, but mentally, okay? They are willing to stick it out when things are painful because they understand this is how I'm going to grow. I got to grow through the pains. I got to grow through when things are painful. Every day is not going to be a good day. When you come to your chart and you take a trade, guys, every day is not going to be a profitable day. You have to understand that, right? And successful people, they are very good at doing things that they don't want to do. But not only that, they do it for a long period of time, okay? So you might do something that you don't want to do, but you might do it for a couple of days and you stop, right? And then maybe a couple of weeks later, you try to do, you know, something that you don't like and then you stop again. No, I'm not talking about that. Successful people will do things that they don't want to do for a long period of time because they understand that this is part of the process. In order for me to be successful, I'm going to have to do this. In order for me to be successful at trading, I'm going to have to journal. I'm going to have to do all those little things that I don't want to do. And the crazy part about pain tolerance is the more you do it, the more you just like go through the pain, it's like you get used to it. And it's like it don't really bother you anymore. It's like it's a habit now, right? So that's the bright side. That's the bright side of when you come to the pain, because in the beginning it's so painful, but you get used to it. I remember looking at an interview when 50 Cent was saying that he was in a meeting and, you know, people are scared to, you know, talk up or speak up or raise their hand. And he said he don't really have this fear when it comes to just doing things because his pain tolerance is so high. He's been through a lot in the streets. He's been shot at, right? He lost his mom at an early age. So his pain tolerance is so high to the point where things like, not speaking up is little to him. Like, that's nothing. That's little. So I realized that a lot of successful people, they have this in common. Actually, pretty much most of them have this in common. So go through the pain, guys. If it's painful, doesn't matter. Go through it. Now, the next thing I found out, they definitely have this in common, is successful people, they are very obsessed with whatever they are doing. And I realized I was like day trading addict, guys, is a real thing. I was an addict. I used to bring my laptop to work, right? On lunch breaks, I would look at the charts. While I was on a train, okay? I will open my laptop, studying the charts. If I was taking a bus, I'll go back in the bus, open my laptop, study the charts. I would study the charts 7 days a week. It was like I was obsessed with this thing. And I realized a lot of successful people are very obsessed with whatever they're doing, their craft. So I'm telling you right now, if you are a trader that wants to be a full-time trader and you're new and you're broke and you don't have a lot of money, this is one of the things you have to understand. You can't just do this as a side hustle. This is something that you have to commit to. You have to be obsessed with it, right? You got to give it your all, 100%, 110%, 120%. Now, next thing, when it comes to successful people, guys, they definitely have this in common. They are coachable. Ask yourself, are you coachable? Can you take criticism? You think, if someone tells you, hey, you shouldn't do it that way, are you going to get an attitude with them and say, oh, don't talk to me like that? Now, if somebody just blatant, just disrespect you, then that's something different. But if somebody's just trying to say, yo, bro, give you some tough love, no, bro, what are you doing? Stop doing this. Stop risking too much, or stop revenge trading, or whatever the case is. Giving you tough love, giving you some good criticism. Can you take that? Or are you going to say, oh, you a hater? No, especially if this dude is successful, especially if you're trying to get to his level. So successful people are very coachable. You have to be coachable, guys. You have to take the truth, even if it hurts. Even if it hurts, right? Understand that, man, you know what? He's right. I got to step up my game. Now, next thing successful people have in common is extreme focus, right? That's just basically saying that they are dedicated for a long period of time. They're having that focus. They don't have too many distractions. They're on grind mode, Like me personally, when I was grinding, trying to be a trader, a full-time trader, I didn't go out that much. Now, I'm not telling you to be extreme like me, but, you're going to definitely have to lock in. You can't just every single day or every other day or every week, okay, go out and have fun. Sometimes you might have to skip a week or two and study and be in the house and work on whatever you got to work on and get better. Again, I'm not telling you you can't have fun, but I'm telling you that those distractions will hurt you. Trust me on this, it will hurt you. It will definitely hurt you. So you have to have extreme focus, dedication. You have to work hard, guys. Hard work is free. It's free. A lot of you guys that's watching this right now, you're probably smarter than me. You probably got a 4.0 GPA. You probably got a whole bunch of degrees. I didn't go to college. But guess what? I'm not saying this to brag, but I know for a fact I can outwork most of you guys that's looking at this video right now. Some of you guys give up too quick, too easily, right? So hard work is free, guys. You have to have this extreme focus. You got to have hard work. Now, will hard work guarantee that you will be a successful trader? And the answer is no. But I can guarantee you this. If you don't work hard, you won't be a successful trader. That's a guarantee. So you have to work hard, right? That's part of the game. Part of the game. It's just what it is. So understand that. Now, the next thing I know that successful people do, successful traders definitely, right? They do this. They look for help from experts because they know that they can't do it by themselves. Why reinvent the wheel, guys? It doesn't make any sense. Learn from people that are smarter than you. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're doing something wrong. Learn from people that are smarter than you. If you don't have money right now, it's a reason why. Maybe you are not trying to elevate or invest in yourself to actually get the right information, the right organized information that you need in order to be a good trader. So I know for a fact that successful people invest in themselves because they want to learn from experts. They want to learn from people that are smarter than them. It's just how it works. Every successful person has a coach, mentor, has somebody that gave them the game. So you have to be willing to invest in your education, because all of the traders that I know that are successful, they spend thousands on courses and seminars. And not just traders, guys, successful people in general. All the successful people I know, they spend thousands on their education because they want to learn from experts, because experts can actually help you speed up the process. Now, the last thing I wrote down when it comes to successful people and what they have in common is they look to improve, right? They want to solve problems. They want to see, how can I grow, right? And not only grow, I'm making this mistake, how can I fix it? They are obsessed with fixing problems. Albert Einstein said it the best. The definition of insanity is actually doing the same things over and over and over. You are revenge trading every single week. You are catching FOMO every single week. That means that you are not improving. We have to improve, guys. This is how we take our trading to the next level. So if you are one of those traders that don't have a lot of money, listen to this video more than once. It will help you understand what successful people do, how they act, how they behave. This applies to any field. It doesn't matter if it's trading or not. This is what they do. And how I know this is because I did these things. And I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, this person is doing this too. So, guys, if you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of money, understand that you need to put in work. Understand that it's going to be hard in the beginning, right? Understand that your haters are going to be right in the beginning. Oh, you're not gonna make it. Oh, you're gonna lose a lot of money. Yes, you are gonna lose money in the beginning, unfortunately. But prove them wrong. You can't be wrong forever if you keep improving. Understand that. So eventually you're gonna prove them wrong. That's all I have for you guys today. Listen, man, listen. If you have to look at this video more than once, look at it. If you want to look at strategies, trading strategies, go on my channel. I have more videos to help you guys, right? If you want to take your trading to the next level, check the description. Also, comment below if you have any questions. I try to answer all your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. I appreciate everybody that's watching this video. And until next time, peace.